What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mr. Cheap Sense here. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, please make sure you do that. Also, ring the bell for notifications. Icon will open up above the bell. Hit all so you get all content uploaded through this channel. Make sure you like the video, thumbs up, share the video, and also be active in the comment section. Now, if you are familiar with the name Kevin Holt, which is synonymous with the house of Scentual Obsessions. If you know about Scentual Obsessions, you also know that they are a clone house. They make their formulations of popular fragrances. He also has original fragrances also that they come up with. This one is one I haven't worn in a while, and it's their formulation of Green Irish Tweed. And if you're familiar with the House of Creed, then you know that that is where that fragrance came from. This is just their formulation. Now, Kevin usually does some pretty good copies or formulations, and this is one of those exceptions. Very nice fragrance. If you're familiar with Aspen, if you're familiar with cool water, but not so much cool water or cool waters, as my boy Trey likes to say, he adds that S on the end. Cool water. It does have the same vibe, but it's not as close as, to my opinion, it's not as close as Aspen is. There are other fragrances out there that do replica Green Irish Tweed, but this is one of Kevin's formulations. He has sent me a 30, 60, and a 90-day variation. He's also sent me a finished variation, and I gotta say that I've smelled the original Green Irish Tweed when I was in Nordstrom's, and I have a sample of it, and it is 95% spot on. I wore this today, and being outside, sweating, it's been raining for the past 2 days, and I got pretty good performance out of this. The first about 2 hours, I got great projection out of this. I was smelling it all day long. I didn't get any compliments, but this did perform well as far as projection. Longevity, I'm going to say about 5.5 hours. I can get whiffs of it, like when I'm in my truck or I'm outside walking and the wind is blowing. I can pick it up maybe coming off of my collar or my neck. But as far as on my arms and stuff, it's pretty much gone. Yeah, it's pretty much gone. So about 5.5 hours of longevity, pushing 6, which is not bad. I don't expect much, but I got what I got from it. So if you're interested in clones, Scentual Obsessions is one way to go. I'm not saying they're the only way to go, but the house is one way to go. His prices are not expensive, very inexpensive. You can reach him on Facebook as Kevin Holt. I'm not sure if he has a Scentual Obsessions page on Facebook, but I know you can also find him through Googling Scentual Obsessions. I think they do have a website, so you can get prices there. He's constantly changing his bottles, so I don't know what bottle he's using now, but this is one of, I believe, his older ones. Atomizers are not bad. That's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and hit myself again because I'm actually about to go to work. I usually do about 7 sprays, both wrists, both inner elbows, behind both ears, one on the back of the neck. But being that I got this jumpsuit on, I'm not going to spray my inner elbows or whatever. But I do suggest, if you're interested in Green Irish Tweed and you're wanting to get into it but don't want to spend Creed prices, check out Scentual Obsessions. Reach out to Kevin Holt and the House of Scentual Obsessions. Find out how much you can get a sample of it for. He may be able to send you one of his smaller decants to test it out. But even with these size bottles, you're not going to be losing money. I think you will like it. This is a nice scent. If you're wondering what it smells like, if you've ever worn Aspen Cool Water or anything like that, that's what it smells like. It kind of gives you a almost like a slightly green, kind of sweet, semi-sweet, fresh, clean type of feel. When I had this on earlier, it kind of gave me like a soapy almost kind of vibe. I don't know if that's just Kevin's formulation, but I kind of got like this soapy, soft soap, like a very nice, not really expensive soap, but it's very nice smelling. Aspen is the same way. Cool Water, like I said earlier, it does give you a similar vibe, but I think Aspen is more closer to Green Irish Tweed or any formulation of Green Irish Tweed that I've smelled so far. But anyway, I got to get out of here, y'all. Thanks to Scentual Obsessions and Kevin Hope for giving me a chance to get my nose on his formulation, even though I've had these for a little while now. Check him out. Give him a shot. Kevin's a real nice guy, stand-up guy. I vouch for him, even though he doesn't need my vouching. I do vouch for him. I am one of the ones who hyped up Andy Warhol to the highest of hype-stivity when he first started getting a little popularity. Green Irish Tweed is probably top 5 on my list from his company. Number 1, hands down, Andy Warhol. But I like the first formulation that I received better than the one I have now. It tended to have a better scent profile to it than the one I got later on. I don't know what the deal was. Maybe something got tweaked or whatever, but whatever the case may be, Andy Warhol is still number 1 to me. I may do a list later on of my top 5, maybe top 10 from his company, Scentual Obsessions. But I'm out of here, y'all. Here is to Smelling Great. Shout out to Kevin Holt, Scentual Obsessions. I'm out. Peace.